Okay guys, so I have good news and bad news. The bad news is that my game save file is corrupted. What happened was I was indicting a lot of my lords for treason because I only wanted honorable lords in my faction and the game crashed. So I really didn't think anything of it and I just tried to load the game up again, but when I tried to load the save file, it just freezes and crashes. And what I did not know at the time is that if your game crashes, you want to go into the save file and you want to make backups. And you definitely do not want to try to load the game right away, because if you do and it's corrupted, then loading the game again can corrupt your backup file as well, because in the game save folder there will be the SG00 save file and then there will be a backup. So I guess if you try to load it again, you'll mess up the backup. So that's why you want to go in and make copies. And honestly, this is just really unfortunate. Like, I've been playing Warband for such a long time and I've never had my game save corrupted. And this really blows because I had over 10,000 kills. I was over 10 years in game time. And I only had like 3 more factions left. The Aiel, the Legion of the Dragon, and Shara. And honestly, like, I am pretty triggered. Like, this is stupid that I can just lose all my progress like this. There should honestly be like better systems in place where you don't just lose all your progress. But in the future, I'm just going to make backups of my game save file after every episode I release, just so that if the file gets corrupted or something happens in the future, I'll have backups. And I would recommend you guys to do the same, like maybe after every, 100 or 200 in-game days, just make a backup of your save file. I will put some of these links about what to do with like corrupted save game files and stuff in the description. So I did think about taking this whole series off of YouTube and just replaying the mod down the line, maybe in a couple months or something. And I thought that's what I was going to do, but I actually really like this playthrough, so I don't want to do that. So the good news is that we are going to be resurrecting our save file and finishing the game. So I'm just going to delete this right here and right now. The old Valerie is dead. The new Valerie is going to be reborn. So honestly, if this was going to happen to me in any mod, this is probably the best one for it, because I never really got to play as a magic user. So my plan is basically to do everything the same. I'm going to kill the same factions in the same order, but the 2 major differences will be I will be trying to play as a caster, and I'm just going to play most of this stuff off recording. And right when I get back to the progress I was at, I'll start recording again. But I will include some clips along the way, especially clips of my magic use. So I am sorry about this, guys, and I hope this will be satisfying. So it's time, guys. It's time for Valerie's resurrection. My mother was a hunter for the horn, and then if you're a female, you want to pick a novice of the White Tower or a wilder if you want to use magic, and choose that you were a wilder if you're a male. So my childhood was spent as a novice at the White Tower. That's what I'm going to choose this time. So it did look like choosing the novice option did make me a caster. You can see on the right I have a mana bar, and then if I press cap locks I can pick spells. So I'm not really sure how you unlock more weaves. I'm not sure if it has to do with your channeling affinity or your channeling or even any of these skills. I don't know right now, but I am speccing myself into a caster build. The only weave that I have right now is called Air Blast, and it's really bad. It's basically a short range air spell that barely does any damage. And it knocks people away, but only in field battles. I'll try to show you guys what it looks like in a sec. So this is what it looks like. Not really sure if I can get kills with it right now. Probably not. Okay, wow, nice. I learned a new weave. Chill all nearby people to the bone, slowing their movement speed. No damage inflicted. Okay, this sounds awful as a weave. I did put some points into water and air, so maybe that's why I learned the weave. I'm not really sure. Okay, here's this free spell. It looks cool, but it doesn't really do much. I can spam it a lot, and my mana bar barely even goes down. So that is nice. I think, yeah, I think they're effective if the white trail stays on them. Spell kind of sucks though, like, I don't know. Wait, I actually did damage there. I actually did damage with my spell somehow. I don't think that's intended. Okay, nice. I just learned a new weave. Fire. Let's go. This is huge. I think I can actually start my Reign of Terror now that I have the fire spell. Okay, I found a coastal raider landing. Let's go test the fire spell out. Okay, I got him. He's burning. This guy's burning too. This is so much easier now that I actually have a good spell. And I can see that this definitely does eat up a lot of my mana, the spell. But I think it's fine. Ooh, look at that. I'm burning them down. Okay, I have a new weave. Okay, so I know what this is. I'm pretty sure it's just a cancellation spell. So, like, if someone fires Seekers at me, I just fire that spell, and then the Seekers will dispel, I think. Not 100% sure. And then I also learned another one. So I'm pretty sure this just locks them down and stops them from moving, so that's kind of cool. Okay, I learned a new weave, a heal weave. Okay, I have a new weave. Defensive blast. Push all nearby troops far away. I think my mana's glitching or something? I'm not really sure. Actually, not really. It's going down. Nice, let's go. I just learned Chain Lightning. Okay, let's try Chain Lightning. Not getting many kills so far, interestingly enough. Maybe there's a trick to the lightning spell, or maybe my stats aren't good enough. I'm not sure. Okay guys, I actually just made a discovery. So if you go to the Gathering Storm options, you can view tips for channelers. So let's go through that really quick. So you just have the basics. But here's where things get interesting. So if you look through here, it talks about all the spells. And it even says what exactly you need to unlock them. And then volume 2. I really want to unlock Seekers. So it looks like the only thing I need is a channeling proficiency of 200. And I also really want to unlock Balefire. This spell is really overpowered, so it looks like I need a channeling proficiency of 250. So that definitely seems like it will take a while to get, because I'm only at 150 right now, so I just gotta keep grinding. Okay guys, I learned the Fire Curtain Weave. Let's try to use it now. Okay, there it is. As you guys can see, it's a huge spell. I kind of want them to walk through it. Oh yeah, there it is. It's not very balanced, honestly. But I think you can only use this one as a player. I haven't really seen any lords use it before. The unfortunate thing about the fire spell is that oftentimes the text will go too fast, so you won't be able to see the kill feed. And the magic does glitch out a little bit with some spells. Like with lightning, the mana definitely like gets weird. Okay guys, so I figured something out. You don't get channeling points automatically in battle like you do with the other skills. So how you do get it is you use spells in battles, and then after the battle you get channeling experience. And then you get channeling points through that. So yeah, slowly but surely, I'm making my way towards Seekers and Balefire. And I was actually captured earlier, and I lost an intelligence point when I got captured. And it's given me a negative skill point now, so that's kind of stupid. Okay, I'm decently strong. I think I'm ready to start my kingdom. So let's start off by taking out Altara and then moving on to Morandi. Okay, I learned a new weave. Apparently you don't shield yourself, but you attack enemy casters with it and they won't be able to cast. So I'm not really a fan of this weave, to be honest. Okay guys, we did it. We took out Altara and Morandi. So we're just going to keep following the script at this point. We're going to annex the Shan Chan holdings on the mainland. Take out Farmatting, Ilion, Terabon, Amadisia, and we're just going to keep progressing. Okay, let's go. Seekers are unlocked. Let's do it. Beautiful. So apparently at higher levels, it can do splash damage. So that'll be useful if I can kill multiple people with one Seeker. Alright guys, I've made quite a bit of progress. I'm on day 2349. And I've conquered a lot of the map so far. Right now we're taking out the Shadow Spawn. This is my kingdom so far. I have 7 Honorable Lords currently. And I'm up to 222 channeling. Something that I've been doing that has been really useful is whenever I capture a walled fief, I will always pair a village with it. And I'll write down both of the names in a Word document. And when I assign these fiefs to my Honorable Lords, I always give them the village associated with their castle. So basically doing this makes it easier for them to patrol their fiefs. And it keeps them at a 1-to-1 village to walled fief ratio. And I just give the leftover villages to my other lords. I'm not that far off from where I used to be, so I think I'll be there pretty soon. Okay, I learned the compulsion weave. Seems pretty interesting. Okay guys, I'm finally back at the place where I pretty much was right before my game save got corrupted. So that definitely was a huge pain, so I will definitely make sure to make several backups of my game save files in the future. But I am excited now that I'm finally back to where I was. So this is what my kingdom's looking like so far. I have a lot of Honorable Lords. And I am up to 234 channeling, so I still need to train that up a bit. Okay, I know this is really late in this playthrough to do this, but I do want to go over my settings. So my auto loot is set to default. These are my diplomacy preferences. It's just at the default that the mod came with. And then for my P-bod mod preferences, I don't use any of these fixes. And I do not use Formations Battle AI because I think that the normal way is a lot more fun. Finally, I have Balefire. So it did take quite a while to get to 250 channeling. I was mostly just farming off bandits. I started it with the Pursuer spell, but I eventually moved on to the Mind Control spell that turns the enemies to my team. What I'll do is I'll just use up the whole mana bar. And then after my guys get 15 kills, I'll back out. Or I'll just AFK and then do another round of spells. It gives like 500 to 1,000 channeling experience every time. But nice, I finally have all the weaves now, and I'm ready to use them against my next opponent. So we have the Legion of the Dragon looking pretty strong, 1 Aiel castle, and 1 Shara castle. I'm going to try to take out Aiel first. Let's try out Balefire. Wow, I really like this. It's really cool. So I am running into problems taking out Aiel. So I am trying to recruit some of their non-honorable lords to me right now, just so they have less firepower to defend Rudine. Alright, beautiful. So I was having a hard time fighting these guys head on, so I led my war party and we pretty much surprise attacked them from the fog of war, and we were able to catch their king, Clan Chief Ruark. So we should be able to take him out and then take out Rudine before the rest of their troops can get back. So let's do that. 2,500 against 500. Just destroying them with my pursuers. Wow, I killed so many with that one spell. Oh man, I'm blocked from using the 1 power. Gilded. Purple mist. Okay, let's try to take this out. Gonna try to get a few snipes in. Nice, tons of kills. Like 19. Definitely liking this spell a lot. Okay, nice, we took them out. It's nice to have some forward progress after my game save file got corrupted. Okay, let's take out Chara next, once and for all. Okay, nice, we did it. We took out the final Chara holding, though it's only a matter of time before the rest of these guys fall. I'm just going to unleash my lords on them. They'll fight it out. Okay guys, it's finally time to take on the Legion of the Dragon and end this once and for all.